Welcome to the Colossi of Memnon in Egypt. Two huge statues made from blocks of quartzite sandstone, which was brought from Cairo and was transported 675 kilometers. The statues have been standing there since 1350 BC. I should not say that they are standing, they are clearly sitting. Both the statues are of Amenhotep III. The northernmost statue is attributed to the mythological king Memnon. After seeing the Colossi of Memnon, we came to this Hatshepsut temple. Hatshepsut means the foremost of the noble ladies, and she was the fifth pharaoh of the 18th Dynasty of Egypt, ruling from 1478 BC until her death in 1458 BC. We took a three-wheeler from the bus stand and we came very close to the temple and didn't have to walk very much. The Temple of Hatshepsut is regarded as a masterpiece of ancient architecture. Its three massive terraces rise above the desert floor and into the cliffs of the Deir el-Bahari. I'm at Hatshepsut temple. I don't know how to pronounce it. Just wild guess. Beautiful structure. The tomb of Pharaoh Hatshepsut, KV20, lies inside the same massif. Massif means a mountain complex. You?
I'm in the Temple of Hatsepshut. It's rather difficult, the name is.
To pronounce.
Yeah.
Thank you. Did you know that Hatshepsut's name was intentionally erased from the Egyptian monuments and sculptures? This was presumably the work of her stepson, Thutmose III. Hatshepsut followed the example of her predecessors and led successful military campaigns to the south against the kingdom of Kush. Hatshepsut altered her own image to be more masculine. She is sometimes shown in the traditional garments of male rulers of Egypt. In the latter part of her life, she was depicted fully male, in male clothing and even with the traditional beard of the Egyptian pharaohs. During her rule, Egypt prospered, and it was one of the most peaceful periods in Egyptian history. She could therefore concentrate on building many famous monuments which we see today. She was one of the most prolific builders in Egyptian history. Her greatest architectural creation, however, is her own mortuary temple complex at Deir el-Bahari or Deir el-Bahari. The construction of this magnificent mortuary temple was overseen by her chief steward, Senenmut, and took around 15 years to complete. Although the nearby temple of Mentuhotep II provided some inspiration, Queen Hatshepsut's temple varies significantly in several stylistic aspects. It marks a switch in the Egyptian temple design, from the massive geometric Old Kingdom style to a Greco-Roman style containing pillars, terraces, and ramps. See all those carvings and drawings, engravings on the walls. The temple is 3 stories tall and is connected by ramps and terraces. In its heyday, it contained shrines, chapels, and the sanctuary of Amun-Re. These were all woven together with carved reliefs reflecting pools and elaborate gardens of exotic plants and trees. Hatshepsut may have had an affair with her steward, Senenmut. He was apparently unmarried, a very odd state for a mature Egyptian man, and he and Hatshepsut were buried in a matching pair of sarcophagi. The other clue comes from a piece of interesting graffiti in an old unfinished tomb that workers used as a house during construction. On one of its walls is an image of a man and a pharaoh making love. The pharaoh has rather androgynous appearance, and it is presumed that the pharaoh is no one else than Queen Hatshepsut herself. After the introduction of Christianity, Hatshepsut's temple was used as a monastery, hence its modern name Deir el-Bahari, Arabic for the northern monastery. As we all know, ancient Egyptians were not only excellent astronomers but also amazing architects and engineers. They were able to align their most complicated structures, including the huge pyramids, with astronomical elements with enormous precision. How did they do it? We can only guess. The Temple of Hatshepsut is no exception, and it is aligned perfectly with the winter solstice sunrise, which in modern times occurs either on the 21st or 22nd of December every year. So guys, that's all for now in this video. Till I see you in my next video. Bye bye. Take care.